Cool.
All right.
Can I just have a regular name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have
you
to
can just be
roll
Tim
it?
or whatever.
I feel like I had to roll it, and now...
No. Yeah, just be Steven.
That was a chain you put on yourself.
Yeah.
No, he did it. He said, "Let's roll for names," and I felt like
I said
roll for names.
I said I'm gonna roll for my name first.
And I felt like I had to.
Why? Why?
Don't ask.
The pressure's coming from inside the house. I said you shouldn't have to do anything.
That's so good.
You're fine.
Yeah, whatever name you want.
But he did it.
Are you Dash? Who are you? What's your name?
I'm not sure why we're so washed out on
I'm
stream
figuring
today.
I still don't know. I'm 42.
We're pretty washed out looking. I wonder if we're too...
Yeah, I've been getting sun.
Is it my skin?
No.
Is it my psoriasis?
Everybody's beautiful.
Is my broken, shattered body ruining everything? Should I peel my skin off?
Yes.
I'm getting into character
Yeah, I
for
was
the
gonna
game.
say this works.
Sinner.
Well, we're gonna go heavy metal, just like this game is. So yeah, it's a little washed out. You can see, but saturated, I guess, is the better term. We're a little saturated.
I think I heard an echo. Do you have the sound on?
I have sound coming through my headphones,
Okay.
so that way I can monitor it when necessary.
Oh, cool.
So, like I said, we're going heavy metal today. We're playing Mork Borg, or Mork Borg, if you're an American who doesn't pronounce things in their proper linguistic.
Is it pronounced Mork Borg?
Mork Borg.
Alright.
Mork.
Mork Borg.
Mork Borg.
That's fun.
Mork Borg. I like Mork Borg better. Anyway, this game is metal AF. We're going for it. Before we pop the tops, I wanted to read the introduction to this because this shit's chilling.
Yeah.
The wind from the west, from the sundered land, rot rides it, and the stench of blood. Cursed walker, will you travel there, to the valley of the unfortunate undead? Our young ones are taken by the child thief Turgle, known for his vile crimes and alchemy of flesh. Distances shift, paths between places warp, as if this pale, lightless world possessed a will and bitter life, its mercy curdled to wrath over a too long age. Who are you? The grave robber with silver glittering between cracked fingernails? The mystic who would bend the world's miserable heart away from its inevitable end? Most likely it makes little difference. No one has seen the sun in years. The old care more for sacrifice and god offerings than their babbling spawn. Doomsayers are proved right time and time again and embraced by hidden powers. Maybe it's best to surrender, to trust your own instinct and skill rather than the whim of the dice. Before all is drowned in welcome silence, life locked and failing in a dark fort.
Cool.
Love it.
Boom.
Sounds very Dark Soulsy.
It is, yeah. I that's what it really makes me think of. And when you look at like the first 50 pages of this book are all lore based, and it really gives you major Dark Souls vibe.
Yeah. It's a Souls-like.
Yeah,
the kids would say.
Yeah, they do say those things.
I know stuff.
So.
Everyone's just like, let's just breeze past what the fuck Dash is saying.
Let's briefly go around the table. Today I'm going to be Rett, the DM for this, or the GM rather, for Mork Borg. With me is...
Dash. I don't know who I'm playing yet. We're going to figure that out together. Oh, wait. I'm going to be... Riston. Riston.
Okay,
God, that's
Somehow
terrible.
the least metal name.
That's the worst. That's the worst name.
He comes from the Suicide Kingdom. One of these kingdoms is literally like a mass Suicide Kingdom.
All right.
Trigger warning. We probably should.
Yes, I should have said. Yeah. This game is intense, and I am going to do my best to tone down some of the more intense things. One of the actual plays I listened to was oh yeah, all the babies died. And I'm like, no, not in our game.
Yeah. Just give it.
How about there's just no babies?
I don't think there are babies.
Yeah. Babies.
I know they even mentioned the young god, the god steals the young, and I'm like, maybe I should have skipped that. But
everyone's sterile in this world.
Yeah.
It is
Don't
good.
worry.
The Dark Souls aesthetic is like you're brought there in
Yeah,
death.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
not
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No sex.
Yeah.
Well,
They're all
No.
everything's
No
a withered
gender.
husk, and if it's not, it's worse than that.
Oops. All skeletons.
That's the next one we should play.
But see, skeletons are outlawed in China. So,
We're not in China.
What?
but we're not reaching our fans in China if we're
Okay,
all skeletons.
Let's
I
keep
see.
going around the table.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Caleb.
I'm Alex.
Great. Let's
We
crack
don't
our.
roll names because we don't have to roll names.
Yeah, that's true, Riston.
Yeah, I'm glad I jumped off that bandwagon.
I do want to roll my name though.
Actually, I didn't jump. I was pushed.
6 on the wait. 6
That's-
on the 6
yeah.
and 3 on the 8.
You're gonna have to. For some reason, an ad is blocking it on my phone.
Oh my god.
6 and then an 8.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We
Wait,
must.
so 6 and a 3.
Oh, okay. Vagal.
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 Or you could go. You could say like Vagal or something, and then it sounds vaguely like Vagar, the badass dragon from House of the
yeah.
But it
Dragon.
also sounds like the nerve that we were talking about when you die from pooping on the toilet too hard.
That's
It's
also
the vagal.
Yeah.
Isn't it? The
It's a
vagus
bunch
is
of
the
really like
vagal nerve?
sharp lines for the name. It's just scratches.
That's true. What does Riston look like when
Battle.
it's written? Does it look
Vagal.
cooler than it sounds?
Nope. Not at all. Very uncool.
Okay.
Yeah. What? Did you say
Arepo
Frank?
Vrak, I think was one that I rolled. I'm gonna keep that one.
Okay.
We have Riston.
Is Vrak or
We have
Vrak?
Vagal.
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 Vaggle. Like Fraggle Rock, but
Yeah.
Vaggle Rock.
Yeah.
Okay, and who?
Arepo.
You guys are all gonna die. That's just
Well
You guys read our
aware.
names or?
Okay, so just like we do on all of our streams, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make our characters live on the air. We've already started with our names. So the first things first. I have already made the declaration that we're going to operate off of the character.
Tables and
Yeah, the optional character classes in here, and there are others online offered free that I'm not going to include. So first thing, we're going to roll a d6.
my metal d6.
A 6.
I got a 1.
Okay. You are an occult herb master,
Cool.
born of the mushroom, raised in the glade, watched by the eye of the moon in a silver black pool.
Perfect. It's great.
And we'll kind of go over some of this as we go, but Vagal.
Occult mushroom theme.
What did you roll, Dash?
I rolled a 4.
Ooh, wretched royalty.
Oh,
Riston sounds like wretched royalty. I'm Riston.
that character from.
Yeah, from the Decameron. Yeah.
Bowed down only by the memories of your own lost glory, you could never submit to anyone else. Not of you, of noble blood.
Oh, he's gonna be insufferable.
Oh man.
What about you?
I'm gonna be
One.
such
I
a
rolled a
piece
one.
of
Ooh.
shit.
You're a fanged deserter.
Ooh.
You have 30 or so friends who never let you down. Your teeth. Disloyal, disranged, or simply uncontrollable, any group that didn't boot you out, you left anyway. But your parliament of teeth, enormous, protruding, thick, and sharp, have always been your allies.
Parliament of Teeth.
Yeah.
They're making decisions.
Yeah. Hold on, they're convening.
Yeah, you get a bite attack.
Okay.
By the way, all dice checks in this game kind of default to 12 unless otherwise specified. So, but your bite attack is a dice check of 10. You have to beat 10.
Okay.
And it does d6 damage.
So is that a weapon or is that part of my powers?
I don't know. That's just having teeth,
It's
I
a
guess.
weapon.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that makes no sense. You said it does d6 damage.
Yeah.
But I have to beat a d10.
You have to so on your d20 roll,
higher than
you have to
10.
roll higher than
To
a 10 or higher, and then you do d6 damage with it.
Okay.
So like your damage dice would be a d6.
Yeah.
Let's look at you other guys too, because some of the So we got. So. Actually, let's go straight into stats because everybody has different stats based on their character thing. So let's start with the Fang Deserter. And so you have essentially 4 stats here. And if I can
There they are.
figure out where this game is.
Looking for them. All
Oh, right at the top. So when we roll, I wonder if the stats are in here. Okay. Nope.
It was in the first few pages.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll go here. Abilities, I guess, maybe. Abilities, yeah, 26. Okay, so because there's a table, so go ahead and roll 3d6 4 times and note the totals.
Do you want all of us to do this?
Yeah,
Okay,
and just
cool.
note your totals down somewhere on a scratch piece of paper, if that makes sense.
3, 6, 4 times. Hold on, I gotta do this different because I have one.
That's the same exact set of numbers. 3 times?
4 times.
4 times. Okay, interesting. 8, 8, 8, 12.
Okay,
Actually.
so
Hang on.
here's the thing. So those numbers you rolled, think about it like Dungeons & Dragons. You have your stat modifier. And with 8s, your modifier is -1. And what was the other one you rolled?
13.
And that's a +1.
Love it.
Okay, so now assign your 3 -1s and your 1 +1 to your stats as you want. Agility, presence, strength, toughness. As a herbalist, right? You're the herbalist, right?
Jaw. Mushroom tea.
You're the occult herb master. God, this is hard to do with one book. Oh, by the way.
I have it here, so I can just do mine.
Okay, great. So, whichever one... Shit. So, because of your character, you're low in protein. Your strength is actually going to be lower.
Hell yeah.
So if you rolled an 8, so your strength will be a -2 instead of a -1.
Lovely.
Okay? But your tough is wood, so you can add... what did you put on your toughness?
8.
An 8. So you can go ahead and make that a 0. Instead of a plus or a minus.
Make it a 10.
Right, which makes the modifier
Makes the modifier,
a
yeah.
0.
Cool.
Now, the numbers you rolled don't exist after we assign the modifier. The modifier is your stat.
Sure.
Cool.
Okay. Great. So let's go now to Caleb. Caleb, you rolled a 5, right?
I rolled a number 1.
Oh, number
I'm
1.
the tooth
Sorry,
guy.
you're the tooth guy. Sorry. Okay. You're built like a bull, so whatever number you assigned for strength, if you haven't yet,
So, am I not totaling up the number?
you will. What did you roll?
I got an 11 on strength.
So if you want to assign that to strength, so that's a 0 modifier. So if you rolled something higher, I said you guys can assign it however you want.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize.
But it's a bit confusing the way I did it because you're actually getting your initial roll is higher for strength. So you might have a higher modifier.
Okay.
So you get, like for your strength, it's 3d6 plus 2. And then that'll determine your modifier here.
Okay, so 13. I'm gonna go with
13?
it in order.
So that's a +1.
Okay. So that's the only number I am worried about now. I don't care about what I rolled, right?
Correct, for that particular number. So, but you're not a bright spark, so both of your agility and presence rolls get -1. So what's your...
My agility is 10.
So -1, and your modifier is a 0. What's your presence?
16.
Ooh, cool. So with a 16, your modifier is -1, by the way. It's still a +2. So.
+2, okay.
And what about your toughness?
14.
That is a +1. Okay. And we'll circle around to toughness. Toughness will determine your HP as we get going. Dash, you
Yeah.
rolled a number 5, right? Or no? Were you
A wretched royalty? Yeah.
Jesus.
I get no. I adjust no abilities.
Oh, adjust no abilities?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I pick 2 of these of the following here.
Oh, but you get to roll a d8 on your weapons
Yeah.
table when we do equipment in a second,
Oh,
and a
cool.
d4 on the armor. Wow, that's really good. We'll come to that stuff here. So since you have it brought up, you go ahead and you can do your powers if you want to. Just you can roll for them if you want.
Oh, the ones that they have where I pick 2 of them.
Yeah, you can pick, or you can just roll if you want. Whatever you want to do.
What is it? A D6 then?
Yeah. Everything is made to be rollable.
6 and 2. So what's the 6 over there?
Born of the Schleswig Lords.
Schleswig. Okay.
Once per day, release a blare from this dented old trumpet and test presence with a check of 12. One creature may make their next non-combat roll an automatic success.
Okay.
Cool. So you blast a trumpet. If you roll a d12 or higher with a presence check, then somebody can make a non-combat roll automatically successful.
And then 2 is Poltroon the Court Jester.
While practically useless, personally irritating, and an emotional drain, Poltroon's capering actually makes enemies lose their focus in combat. For the first 2 rounds, you and your allies get +2 on attack and defense.
Cool. I haven't assigned my numbers to anything yet. I don't know what I'm supposed to be.
By the way, I guess that means that you have a jester that follows you around.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Poltroon.
You have a horn and a jester.
Some Monty
I've named him Riston the Wretched.
Okay. Oof. By the way, Caleb, for you, the standard agility check, I said, remember the default checks are 12, unless otherwise stated. Your agility checks need to beat 14. 14 or higher. You're also illiterate, which means you can't read scrolls. So make sure you note that you're illiterate. Okay. You are incapable of understanding scrolls. If you begin with 1 and then re-roll, if you begin with 1, then re-roll. Or you can eat it or use it as toilet paper.
Re-roll 1 or E.
Yeah. So, also, roll me a d6.
Yes, sir. That would be a 4.
You start with old Sigurd's sling. Sigurd was the strongest man whose throat you ever gnawed. Woven from his long gray hair, this sling has never failed you. It does 2d4 damage. It requires fist-sized rocks, which, perhaps regrettably, are everywhere.
Everything's crumbling.
Cool. So I assume that's my weapon.
You'll probably roll for more weapons here soon.
Okay. Oh, so that's just.
Actually, you might not roll for weapons. Yeah, you might not. That might. Yeah.
Okay.
How about roll me a d6 again?
Okay.
Actually,
That's a 1.
DM, how about you roll me a d6?
I don't ever roll in this game.
Well,
That
that's
sounds
boring.
like
What'd you get?
cheating.
Yeah. 1.
Your earliest memory is a burnt black building in Sarkash. Is it your home? Question mark.
Yes.
Sarkash, by the way, is a forest that's like living, thriving vines where like maybe a dead god lives in the center of it. Who knows? Let's go to you, Vagel.
Raggle.
So, by the way, silver. Roll 2d6 and times it by 10. That's your silver. Yeah.
2d6 times it by 10.
Roll 2d6 times it by 10. That's your starting silver.
Sweet.
I already rolled mine.
Got mine.
Cool.
Put in my wallet.
Good.
Snug.
We did your
Front pocket or
stats.
back pocket?
It's like a pouch. It's like
Okay.
on the side.
Okay, good. That's
What am I
so
rolling?
easy.
We did your stats.
Stats, yeah.
You get a roll for weapons. Did you roll for equipment?
Not yet.
Okay. So the way it works is the equipment table is where's the weapons one?
I've got it right here.
So you roll essentially like whatever it tells you, and there's a big list, but whatever dice you roll shrinks your list, right?
Sure.
So what does it tell you to roll for your equipment? Does it? You want me to look it up real quick?
For weapons, it was a D8. For armor, is D4.
Oh right. So roll a D8. We'll do you since you've got it right here.
I got a 7.
A 7?
Looks like it's a bow.
A bow. It does D6 damage, and the amount of arrows you have is your presence plus 10.
So 10.
Oh no.
And then for armor, roll a D4. I don't know where the armor is. But...
It's like right after.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and roll a D4.
4.
Holy shit! You have heavy armor. It can be splint, it can be plate, it can be whatever you want, but it gives you a minus D6 to damage. It's the highest tier armor you can have. It's worth 200 silver.
All of these make sense for royalty.
I will say, I think on the Wretched Royalty, it says that I roll a D4, but I can't have heavy armor.
Oh, you can't?
Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah, re-roll.
Yeah. I could have just
Weird.
It's like your scrolls.
So 3.
Medium armor. It
Okay.
can be scale, it can be chainmail, it can be whatever. It's you got it right there.
Bone
Let's go
maul.
to Alex real quick.
Well, obviously, if I have any, it's going to be
Roll a D6. This will be your weapon.
Here we go. 5.
Oh, cute little paw.
A 5 is a warhammer.
Love that game.
Let's do D2 for armor. Yeah, so just do evens or odds or something, or however you want.
1.
No armor.
Perfect. Nope.
By the way, you also carry a portable laboratory. You continually search for frequently expended ingredients. Daily, you have the materials to create 2 randomly determined decoctions and can brew a total of D4 doses, which I guess you'll determine later. If unused, they lose vitality after 24 hours. So every day you can brew a certain number of potions. You have the materials to create 2 randomly determined potions and can brew a total of D4 So every day when you want to, we'll pick your potions and you get your doses. In fact, let's do your potions right now.
Let's do it.
Roll me a D8.
8.
Black poison. It's a toughness check of 14 or a minus D6 HP and blinded for 1 hour.
Whoa.
So I guess that's your enemies they'd have to beat a 14 with toughness, or they take minus D6 HP and they're blinded for 1 hour. Roll me a D8 again.
6.
Ferner's filter. It's a translucent oil. It must be dabbed right into the eye. It heals infection and gives +2 on presence tests for D4 hours. And go ahead and roll a D4 for each of those to see how many doses you have.
4. 4.
Great. Roll a D8 again.
3.
You were raised in calm isolation in the Sarkash Forest dark.
Hey.
Lovely.
Okay. Caleb,
Yeah.
I think we did all yours. Yeah,
I
we
haven't
did.
done armor.
You don't have any. It doesn't look like.
Okay.
Right? Bite attack. You get a bite attack,
Mm-hmm.
and you begin with that silver.
And the sling.
And everybody can roll a D2. So like 1 through 3 or 4 through 6.
Or a D4 divided by 2.
Sure. And that's going to determine the number of omens you get.
I get 2.
And omens are like inspiration.
Cool.
They can be spent to do like one of 4 things that we'll go over.
Cool. I have 2.
I got 1.
So mark your omens. I think you re-roll for omens like every day, maybe potentially, but okay. I think that's characters.
What about powers?
I think that's under your class option, the thing that you get.
Powers are also like there's something kind of confusing about it because like, let me go find it in the book. Powers, page 34. Because
Presence plus D4 times per day.
Because powers are also powers are what's in scrolls.
Which I can't read.
Yeah. But they're dangerous. So scrolls can really hurt you. I don't think anybody has any scrolls unless you'd like to spend some of your money and buy some.
Do we get any like equipment other than our weapon and armor?
Oh, in this world, one hand holds.
Because we have this like table on our sheet for equipment.
Yeah, powers, equipment, and then we have 2 slots
Yes.
for weapons,
Okay.
but...
Yes, we randomize it right here. So everybody, give me a D6. 2.
6.
3 and 6. Your first one is nothing, Alex.
Okay.
You get a backpack, a repo. Okay. It's for 7 normal-sized items. Normal-sized items are just literally normal-sized items. Just
maybe fist-sized rocks?
That sounds normal.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty
Scrolls are a normal-sized item. Warhammers are normal-sized items. Helmets, whatever. But like, I think once you start getting into like a cuirass, that's like a little too big, right? Mm-hmm. Saddles, too big. Yeah. And what did you roll, Dash?
6.
Okay, you get a donkey.
Yes. I'm riding the donkey.
Can it fit in my bag? Is it a regular-sized donkey?
It's a big donkey. Oh. Okay, roll me a d12.
10.
You get a bomb.
Hell yeah.
It's sealed in a bottle. It does D10 damage.
Wow. I got a 12.
You get a silver crucifix.
I got an 8.
You get a metal file and lockpicks.
Wait, so Christianity is here in this world? Or is this some random other occurrence that just happens to use a crucifix as a symbol?
I mean, it's like the most basic religious symbol you can possibly get.
Is it?
2 lines crossing. It doesn't get more basic
You're right,
than that.
you're right. But it's called a crucifix. That's the only reason.
Maybe instead of like an up and down one, this one's like an X. And you have to hold it with 2 hands.
Okay.
But there is like a page in here with an upside down crucifix.
I mean, it's not like the Star of David.
Yeah.
That would be very specific.
Yeah. A little too specific.
Yeah. You get the
I
Star
heard-
of David.
I heard this game
What?
described. I heard this game described as what the Satanic Panic should have been about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'll give them something to freak out about.
Let's do one more D12 from everybody, please.
2.
You get a random sacred scroll. So write that down. We'll see what that is in a minute.
6.
You get a toolbox with 10 nails, tongs, hammer, small saw, and a drill.
To make your crucifix.
7.
Say it again, 10 nails.
10 nails, tongs, hammer, small saw, and a drill. And you get a heavy chain, 15 feet's worth. Let's look at those scrolls really quick.
I don't remember.
What was the last thing after saw?
Drill.
Drill, thank you. Dude, this is fitting into the idea. For my
You get a
crucifix.
sacred scroll. By the way, scrolls are categorized 2 ways: unclean and sacred. Roll me a d10.
4.
Your scroll is the Aegis of Sorrow. A creature of your choice gains 2d6 extra HP for 10 rounds.
Man.
Now remember, every morning you get to roll a presence plus d4. So roll a d4 and add your presence skill. And that determines how many times you can use this power every day.
What's called Aegis of...
Aegis of Sorrow.
Sorry.
Aegis or Aegis?
It's technically pronounced Aegis, but it is Aegis as well.
Okay. I'm just trying to picture the word.
Yeah.
I
It does have an
recognize
A.
it, so.
I used to say Aegis all the time, and then
But
in Dota, everybody like started flaming me for saying it because it's the Aegis. But anyway,
So you bowed to the trolls.
Yeah.
yes.
Like I did with the names.
Good to know.
When reading a scroll, Alex, you're gonna test your presence with a standard check of 12. So you'll roll and add your presence.
Mm-hmm.
If it's 12 or higher, The power is activated, and you subtract 1 use from your daily total. If you fail, the power doesn't work, and you lose D2 HP. You become dizzy for the next hour, and during this time, powers will always fail in the worst way possible.
It's like a hateful place. Like
Yeah. Okay, how's everybody feeling? Any questions about your characters?
I don't think so. The mechanics of actual gameplay will probably need some hand-holding, but
Yeah, we'll get there.
yeah.
HP, by the way, if I can figure out how that's determined, is... Everybody roll a D8 and add your toughness modifier.
Okay. And that's our max?
That's your total HP.
Not a lot.
5 is pretty high in this game.
Okay. I'm doing pretty good.
What do you got?
7.
Same.
Oh,
Hey.
wow. What do you got?
I mean, it seems bad now.
Yeah.
Though.
I wanna
I'm just saying, it's not good.
But you have armor. So,
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you have?
3.
Also, if you have a lot of gold... Did you figure out your gold?
He's royalty.
Yeah, I have 140.
Okay. If you also want to spend some of your gold, you can also, like, buy...
Silver?
Yeah, your silver. You can also, like, buy other weapons if you don't want to just use a bow or whatever
It's
you
silver, you peasant.
want to. Fair enough.
You can tell he's never seen it.
I can use it to buy what?
You can, like, buy another weapon or something if you don't want to just use a bow, but maybe with 1 HP, you want to use a bow, maybe. Also, in this game, we want to avoid fights. So it's like in this spirit,
like this,
yeah, it's in the spirit of old school revival. The game really wants to see clever
Problem
solving.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
By the way, everybody also has water skin, D4 days worth of food. Otherwise, I think we're pretty good here.
Wait,
Do you guys want to?
Can I buy another scroll?
Yeah, sure.
How much are they?
How much gold silver do you have?
That's not how it works.
That doesn't seem like an answer to me.
They're 50 silver.
Oh, perfect.
How much
I've
does
got
this
80 gold.
get me? Yeah.
I'll buy another one.
Okay. You want to just roll?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's roll to see random to see if it's unclean or sacred.
Oh wait, can have it be unclean? Can I have one of one and one of the other?
Deal.
Okay.
Roll me a d10.
Cool.
Do you want to buy anything?
Yeah, can I buy a sword?
Mhm.
Looks like it's 30 silver.
Go ahead. Mark a sword. Take off 30 silver.
9.
Eyelid blinds the
Dash. Is there a cool dagger or
the
something?
bind.
Something
Eyelids
small.
blinds the
There's a knife.
bind.
That works.
It's
Eyelids blinds the wind. No, I don't know. I can't
It's
read what
10
it says.
silver.
But anyway,
Okay.
D4 creatures fall asleep
Love
for
that.
1 hour unless they beat a DR14 test.
What's the stats on it?
It's a D4
One.
for the knife. Yeah.
I purchased the knife.
Good.
Cool.
Good. Anybody want to spend more money?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I have a little need for wares in this realm.
Okay.
You get your teeth.
Yeah, one more.
You do. Do you guys want to do optional character traits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
We're in this far. Everybody give me a d20.
Yeah.
Roll a d20 twice.
Ooh, really good. I think. I don't know.
What's your 2?
15 and 18.
You are ruthless and deceitful.
Yeah. 10 and 20.
That
Tracks.
You are shrewd and arrogant.
19 and 7.
You are wasteful and nihilistic.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Arrogance.
Let's roll for broken bodies. Give me a d20.
5.
You are starved, gaunt, and pale.
18.
You are chronic athlete's foot. It stinks.
You made that up. Tell me what
Serious.
it really says.
Chronic athlete's foot and you stink. I'm not kidding.
I got 8.
You've got hauntingly beautiful. Wow, you're hauntingly beautiful and unnervingly clean.
Every single aspect has lined up perfectly for his
Yeah.
character. This is
Roll a
insane.
I
d20
think for all
again.
Our characters.
Yeah. I think
I mean-
the smell,
The
That might-
stinkiness, you know.
the smell from my athlete's foot, I think smells like that smell when you're getting
You obsessively collect small, sharp stones.
Oh, yeah.
your tooth
for sure.
drilled.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That. Oh yeah, I've had
like
that. When I had,
burning, smelly.
it's disgusting.
Yeah.
When I had a root canal, and it just like all I could imagine was like a fungal spore bursting into
Yeah.
the air, and I was like,
Yeah.
and then my doctor goes, God, I love my job.
I remember you telling me about that. That's so gnarly. I got a 10.
10. You are a nihilist. You insist on telling everyone why you are a nihilist and explaining why.
Can I?
Yeah,
Okay.
you want to re-roll? Go ahead.
No.
What'd you get?
It fits,
2.
but-
You won't use a blade without testing it on your own flesh first.
Fuck.
Your arms are knitted with scars. Dang, that's so much for unnervingly beautiful, or whatever. Cool.
He hides it well under his fancy clothes.
Now, for the sake of this game, and for anybody who might have stuck with us so far through this character creation, we are going to roll for our backstory. We're going to share it. So, who wants to give me a d20? Or do I roll the d20?
You roll the d20, but it's got to be the metal.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Your shared backstory. Is that a 2? You guys are
That's
in...
looks like a 9.
Oh, yeah, you're
Because
right.
with the under,
Good call.
isn't that the 9?
Yeah, I think so.
You guys have deserted
Your eyes.
the military after witnessing a massacre. Bounty is on your head.
Yeah.
You are hunted by former friends.
Hunted by former
Deserters.
friends.
Okay.
Moral.
I think we're ready to play the game.
Moral? Are we moral?
I
Or-
collect morel mushrooms.
Oh.
So, you guys having just witnessed some type of massacre, probably like against you guys, right? It's not like you guys saw it and you're like, we protest this.
Yeah.
Like your guys' side was probably like, or what do you guys think?
Well, is this why my black building is burned out in the middle of Sarkash?
That's your
Forest?
first memory
Okay.
of like
So
your
that
life.
would have been okay. What do you guys think?
So we witnessed a massacre and we fled.
And you guys deserted the army or the military that you guys might have been with or whatever. Maybe you guys were a part of a group or an expedition or something like this. And you guys have deserted them. For whatever reason, you saw a bunch of just a bloody murder and you're used to deserting and you're like, hey, let's get out of here. And you guys flee. But the commander overheard it and not too happy about it. So now people that you had broken bread with before, that maybe you shared your sharpening stones with or whatever, they're after you.
I was maybe, a royalty of some kind, like a haughty prince who's decided he didn't want to fight.
Oh, bone spurs.
I like that. And you're just like a natural deserter anyway, so you're like, well, if he's
Why do
out,
you
I'm
keep
out.
saying that?
Because
What?
your character class is the deserter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're literally called a famed deserter. And I'm wretched royalty. This is who we are.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be cute. You're literally a deserter.
Famed deserter. Yeah.
Ooh, maybe I ordered a bunch of men to go into this fight, and it just was a massacre. And then I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, and you guys flee, and for whatever reason, these guys decide they're like, well, if the prince is out, then we're out too.
Yeah, I might have been in that contingency, like on some sort of medical deal. Like,
Too much teeth.
The way that I envision my character, Arepa, is he is kind of the assumed dental person, like the dentist. Like
Really?
really
Like the Sweeney Todd of the dentist.
Exactly.
If you got a
Exactly.
tooth problem, you go talk to him.
But it's because
It's not going to be good, but it will.
yeah,
It will be
help.
bad, and you will not like it.
he,
Yeah.
Excellent. I
my
do love
character
that.
is like he looks like a shaman, but instead of like feathers and antlers and things, it's all teeth all over him, strapped around, like dangling in front
Ooh,
of his eyes.
I like that.
And I think that the black building in Sarkash, is that the name of the forest?
Sarkash, yeah.
I think that was a place of worship, like some sort of holy spot, and it is like the catacombs in Europe of skeletons, but it's all teeth.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it was something happened to it, and so I feel like he is just naturally the dentist. Like those people are the dentists of the culture.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I guess an army needs a dentist.
Yeah, of course
Why
they do.
not? Why
Yeah.
not?
Teeth rot can
Yeah.
lead to other issues.
Yeah.
I think Vagel got massacred, but is like still surviving somehow. He's like, he looks like a piece of driftwood that's been,
Oh yeah.
you know, like pale and bleached out, and it's just like rickety and gone. Like he was there, dead, but it's like, you know.
Yeah, maybe you managed to like survive the massacre with like one of your potions or something like that. Like you were unconscious for days.
There's so many just toxic fungal things coursing through Vagel
Right.
that it's just keeping him alive.
Right. You're like Bane.
Yeah. Like he's walking down the road with you, and you're not sure if he's alive or not
Yeah.
until like, hey,
Oh,
wake up, you know.
Yeah.
Something like that. I think that's where and he's just kind of following.
oh,
I like
forgot.
that.
The black building, it is a place dedicated to teeth because this is a weird cult dedicated to teeth. They believe that the soul resides in the teeth.
In the teeth, okay.
And so that's why he has so many teeth
The only
covering
bones
him.
we have access to.
Yeah, and when you talk to Repo, you see that some of the teeth maybe aren't so solidly placed in his gums and his bone because they are teeth from other people or things.
Oh, he's like
That he's
kind of
collected.
added.
Yeah, like ooh, this is a holy tooth that is special because it's from XYZ, and so he's kind of accumulating these
Huh, I really like that.
weird
That's really cool.
teeth.
Interesting.
Van Helsing with all the like, this is the Pope's pinky finger. I
Yeah,
put it in
yeah,
a bullet
yeah.
And I shot it at, Dracula.
Exactly.
I like that.
And as we were leaving, I had my the court jester. I had him steal that horn that I now have.
Nice.
From one of the other lords.
What about your donkey? What's he doing?
Ooh, I ride him.
Nice.
Like it's a horse.
Cool.
Like it's a regal horse.
Excellent. And so you guys are just following behind with the court jester and
The jiggle of teeth.
yeah. And so
Wow, we're a disgusting group of people.
I smell.
so you guys are
Dragon, one
fleeing.
leg.
You guys are fleeing, but like where to? I think that you guys have heard that maybe there's like an abandoned sort of. You guys left this battlefield, and maybe you had heard about like an abandoned castle deep in the woods,
Yeah.
reclaimed by the
A
wilderness.
safe house, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a place you'd never seen, but as royalty, you feel like, well, it's a castle. It's got to be there, and if it's abandoned, it must be mine.
Yeah, I like, I'm like telling them like, oh yeah, no, I know like a cousin. He like of my dad's side, twice removed. They had this castle. They're not there anymore. It's gonna be really good. Trust us.
Naturally.
And we're gonna start our own kingdom because fuck those guys. All right, I'm actual royalty.
They all died.
Whatever you say, master.
I love it.
The living can't hold castles.
Yes, follow me.
And so you guys travel through, you leave this sort of forest massacre and you leave one forest for another and you travel over streams of like water that's like the mist of which like burns your guys' noses, and like you travel across like a brief, sort of barren, waste-ish pasture land where the donkey won't even eat the grass that comes in. And you guys
see like a cow in the distance, but as we pass it, like the other half of it's just gone, and it's somehow still standing.
yeah, exactly. And as you guys you finally come back to like another forested area after like a couple days of travel, and you can almost sense that the commander has, they're hounding your feet, hounding your guys' steps with these hunters that are after you. But finally you've reached the safety of this darkened forest again. And this is the direction you think that you heard that there was a castle deep in there somewhere. And so, yeah, you guys enter the forest. And we're going to go ahead and just say that, like, well, let's see this. Roll me, somebody, roll me a presence.
You want to go around this way?
Actually,
So
roll
Bash, you
me,
this one?
roll me an agility.
Okay, just as a D20 plus my.
Plus your agility, yeah.
Okay. Hope it's high. 5.
Total?
Yep.
Excellent. And as you guys enter the forest, you begin to hear the sort of like pounding feet of these hunters behind you, and you look back across this like scorched waste, and you can see them now. And they're like, I don't know, a few hundred yards, maybe like half a mile or something like that. But you can see them. They're gaining on you guys now.
My prince, they're on our tail.
But you guys enter the forest and try to lose them. And let's go ahead and get like another roll from somebody.
Someone else.
I'll do it.
Yeah, he failed us.
I'd say... And also, too, if you guys have a plan or a strategy with your items, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just be like moving this along with some rolls or
We have
whatever.
a bomb if we need it.
Yes, that's good. Throw your bomb at them.
Okay, I'm gonna throw my bomb at them.
They're still pretty far away.
They are still pretty far away.
Run at them and throw your bomb at them.
Okay, hold up. All right.
Oh, no.
And I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna run after him, throw a bomb when I get close to him.
Good luck, Vagisil.
Thank you.
So, you guys are waiting here on the edge of the forest, and you were watching the commander's men roll up on you guys.
How many of them are there?
We'll find out right now.
I'm also gonna smear some Ferner's filter on my eyes.
Yes. You get a +2 or something like
+2 to my presence.
There's 4 men. And they look rather frail. They look rather weak. You know, the march has been long and hard on everybody, and they are looking a little frail. But 4 men, nonetheless. And as they close in, if you want to wait to throw a bomb, you're more than welcome to do that if you like.
Poltroon, hurl insults at them. Yes, tell them how stupid they look.
Is that your jester?
Yes, come on, Poltroon. Yes, entertain.
And then yeah, when I get close, then I think I could throw the bomb. I'm Batmaning this. I assume the bomb is this big
Okay.
and lit. And I'm just this,
I'm
Yeah.
gonna,
clothes falling off him,
Yeah.
pale
I'm gonna-
stick of a zombie man.
I'm gonna try and go in like just beyond the tree line a little bit, like behind a tree, and like blow my horn to give like the idea of like
Nice. Okay.
yeah.
I dig it. Are you going to use your ability or just blow the horn?
I think I'll use the ability for now to or I'll use just the horn just to blow it to like make it seem like I'm calling troops forward.
Yeah. If you use the ability, you can make 1 non-combat test an automatic success. I don't know if throwing a bomb is a combat test or not.
You could make it one, GM.
I mean, would putting them to sleep be a combat test? Or...
No.
Because I do have that other thing to just put D4 creatures to sleep.
We're not in combat yet either. So I'd say anything that we do right now, unless it's like...
If I could automatically succeed on that presence test.
Could I blow the horn, use the ability, but I'm also trying to make it seem like there's it's a reinforcement call.
Yeah. So if you want to use the ability, it's going to be a presence check of 12.
Okay. So I just have to roll above a 12.
Yeah.
That's a 14.
Hey?
So whoever you want can succeed, and then you can also roll me a presence check to see if your performance of there's men in the trees succeeds.
Okay. Well, can I just make myself succeed?
If you'd like to, yeah.
Okay, I succeed.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, these men, and I'm going to go ahead and say, where did this go? See, the problem with this book I'm finding is that everything is spread out.
Across different pages. That is.
So I'm going to make them... Most of them...
just
My arms are getting tired.
just running the bomb.
It's just that Monty Python scene where he's like very far away.
Yeah.
He keeps running, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden,
Yeah. We're just waiting for whoever does that first.
It's me.
Yeah. I'm running the whole way, and then you shoot from the side.
Okay.
This is taking too long.
I'll roll to see if they're demoralized.
I thought he didn't roll.
I know. I could have asked one of you guys to do it, but okay. Roll me a 1d6.
Okay. That's 2.
Okay. With this, the blast of the horn, these weak, gaunt men, they startle. He's got the bomb lifted above his head. Who knows what it is, but they hear the blast of this horn, they startle, and they scatter, and they all run in all separate directions. But one of them, still not realizing that the people have run, he keeps running straight into the woods. He's clearly, though, he's like broken. He's like routed, but he's running right at you guys now.
I want to start.
Pass like as I'm.
Yeah, he's running like right towards the tree line now.
Bomb at one person.
Can I shoot him with my bow?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get off my donkey and go. No, it's fine. I've got this. I'm gonna take my bow out.
This is the way he accumulates his glory, is picking off.
Yeah, go ahead and...
I'll deliver us a rapturous victory.
Yeah, roll me a presence check.
Oh, I roll presence?
For aiming, yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. You don't have to be sorry.
I am.
Just a D20 then? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a 19.
Oh. Yeah, now roll your bow damage.
And it's D6.
It's pronounced bow.
Bow damage?
I shall shoot you, wretched fool, with my bow. That's 4.
Excellent. Your arrow goes like right through this dude's abdomen and he drops to the ground. Well done.
Yes.
Arepo immediately snaps to where this body has fallen and sprints to him and hovers over him. And you don't see what's happening because he's like covered over his face and he's
Are
like
you
looking
taking
at
his teeth?
Yeah, and this one was worthless anyway. He didn't live a real life.
Did you find any good teeth?
No good teeth. Well, Oh, wait. And I pluck out a molar.
Excellent.
And
Add it to your inventory. By the way, you need to roll a 1d6 unless you already did your things were going so well until. Did you see that?
No.
Roll a d6 for your character real quick.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Oh.
Because it's fucking
written on
sideways.
the
Yeah.
side.
This
Oops. It's a 4.
Things were going so well in your life until the southern empire of Sudglans sank into the sea.
Oh, okay.
So perhaps that was why you're now wretched. I don't know.
Now you're on a quest to rediscover the city of Atlantis.
Make sure there's nobody else with like sideways shit. Excellent.
I feel like that book is just chock full of Easter eggs that you won't know about until
I think that's very true.
You've got to uncover secrets as you read the book.
Yeah.
Southern Empire of Sukland?
Yeah, Sudgland.
Sudgland. Okay.
Well done. You guys beat your first combat without doing a bomb. These other guys are running. Up to you.
But
What do
it's
you guys?
still lit.
No, we put it out.
Okay.
It's better.
What do you guys do? If these guys are running away, might be easy pickings.
Just wave at it.
Let's make haste.
I shall shoot another one.
Okay.
Yes, more glory for Ristin the Bold.
Roll me a presence. This one might be a little harder since
That's
they're
a
running away.
20.
Natural?
Yeah.
Okay, there are
Can
rules
we do
for
bags on the stream or what?
No,
there are
that's
rules
fine.
for crits. Wow.
Gonna make him read that whole book by the end.
I know.
My prince, we already have enough.
You do double damage.
So 2 total. Rolled a
That
one.
was worse than
Yeah,
actual
yeah,
20.
yeah.
Okay, well, Yeah, he takes an arrow.
To
And
me?
he's still running.
Yeah, he's like,
He's still running.
Darn.
That was
Dang.
a good shot, though.
Thank you, I know.
I quickly grab a rock and put it in my sling and start to wind it up.
Okay.
Oh,
And
it's
as you
going,
wind
it's
it up,
going.
you hear all the teeth that are dangling off of me jangle, and it gets rhythmic to where it's almost like a war, like a horn, like a battle drum or something. It's like,
Yeah.
it's kind of putting him in a trance. And then he lets loose with this fist-sized rock.
Presence check.
All right. D20, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 12, and I have a +2.
You hit. Roll damage.
Wow. We're nailing these guys.
2d4. I'm only rolling metal dice. 4.
Which one did you hit?
Same guy.
Whatever one
Oh,
he was
he-
just trying to go.
He
with
dropped.
his-
He dropped.
the one he got in the toe. Or
Yeah.
whatever it was.
Yeah.
Good job. You guys can kill from very
Yes,
far
I
away.
know. We are very impressive.
That's probably why my old town died. We didn't even know you were coming.
It's a good thing you're with us.
Yeah, they were terrible anyways.
You're with a prince now. You're lucky. I am the greatest prince that ever was. That's
My
why
prince.
they call me the bold.
I deserved to be
Wrist
with
in the bold.
royalty.
Yes, not the weak-wristed.
Where was your wrist in?
No, Ristin. It's a family name.
Ah,
It's old,
Weird.
old name.
you got it a long time ago.
From your mother's
Yes.
side, my prince?
From both.
Huh.
Both sides.
Yes. The family tree is kind of like a line.
Ah, I see.
Not a lot of branches. It's just kind of one singular.
Understood, my
Hit the
prince.
same
Yes.
note.
It's a good note. You saw.
Yeah, it was good.
I had a feeling when I saw your teeth.
Yes, you see how beautiful I am. You can tell.
Yeah.
I come from pure blood.
And just then, above you guys is maybe I'm jumping into this a little too fast. You guys, what do you guys want to do? You want to chase after these other guys, or
I think our enemies are thoroughly routed.
Yes.
Let us continue to the castle where I will crown myself king.
excellent? Yeah.
I hop back on my donkey and I tell Poltroon to tell me some humorous stories.
He's like, of course, my lord. Did you ever hear about the physicist who flipped over his donkey?
These words sound complicated. Make it simpler.
Did you ever hear about the idiot who flipped over his donkey?
Oh, yeah. No. Tell me that story. I like that.
Well, get this, my lord. Get this. Apparently, he forgot to plug in his negative integer into his parabolic trajectory equation.
I don't get it, but it sounds like it should be funny. And I slap him. Now silence!
He's just like, okay.
Comedy.
I'm so sorry.
While I ride my steed.
Excellent.
Yes. The
Castle Ho.
soothing sounds of a war horse.
And I'm just trying to think. This hook did not give me much to go off of. You guys like routed the guys chasing you,
Yeah.
That
But-
couldn't have been all there was.
but you know that obviously if word gets back to the commander, it's going to continue going. But as you get deeper into the forest, let's roll. Everyone can give me. Yeah, I think a presence check is the best. Yeah.
I got a 17.
Oh, excellent.
Got a 23.
16.
Natural 20.
A natural 20, dude. Okay, you guys are just like.
And I got
We're
16.
doing
I'm
really
just
well.
looking through just goo that I've covered on my eyes. Like everything.
Oh, that's right,
just
because you had your
highlighting.
+2 or whatever.
I did, yeah.
And what'd you roll?
16 total.
Jesus.
Anything else, GM?
So you guys notice though, as you've been traveling, and it gets a little darker. Dusk is moving in, and of course there's no like sunlight, but it is like there is like day and night. You know, it's pretty like. But as dusk is moving in, you hear the rustling of branches above you all, and you see movement above, and I'll say that Vagel, he is with the highest presence. He realizes that above you guys is something of a demonic creature or another. But you notice that you realize that must have been following you for some time, but it hasn't attacked. But you can see in the dim, dusky light the shape of like 8 appendages, but they're like fleshy. They move as though like, typical human joints or what have you. And as it kind of sees that you notice it, you can see that on 8 appendages it like grips this like tree with 8 hands and like hugs it and like settles down, and you see the glint of like the waning daylight like across 8 eyes on its face.
Something evil's following us through this forest. I don't like the look of it.
What did you say? What'd you say back there? I'm on my...
Evil goes through this forest.
Oh, evil. Oh, well...
Creatures,
And you-
inside limbs, terrible.
Do they intend us harm?
Everything does.
And you hear echoing in your guys' minds, not through your ears, but in your minds, you hear the words that say, no harm, no evil here.
Untrustworthy.
Liar.
Who's talking to me? Show yourself. I am Ristin. I'm a prince.
And it says, as long as you keep your blades sheathed, no harm will come to either of us.
Either of us?
All of us.
All of us?
Either party.
Oh,
How big
I
is
see.
your party?
Just me.
Aha!
What is your name?
I have no name, and you can see it. It extends off this tree, and it kind of limbers down on these 8 limbs. And as it comes down, you see that it's something of like a spider creature, and but it's like wrought of like flesh, and it's like seems to be like sewn together in some ways. And it's like legs are these like human arms with like razor-like talons on the fingertips. And
Describe its smell.
Does it smell bad?
it smells like, imagine like you have like a pound of hamburger stuffed into the bottom of a dirty gym sock.
Yikes.
And you can see where some of the sewing is like festering. It's like...
Jason abode?
What?
What?
He makes cologne.
Oh. Just...
I feel like a name, but I thought it was maybe some sort of insult.
Yeah.
Dothrakians. And so this creature comes down, and like I said, looks like a spider, but where its face is, it's like got like 8 human-like eyes that blink.
I told you evil.
No evil here.
Hop off my war donkey, and I'm gonna walk up to it. I am Prince Ristin, the bold, not the wretched, as some would say. What is your name?
I have no name.
Everything has a name.
I was not given a name by my master before they died.
Oh, you have a master.
Yes.
Is he royalty?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, seriously? He's royalty?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
But he's dead now.
Bad?
Oh, he's dead. Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, I missed that part.
Or she's dead, rather.
She's dead.
Yeah.
They did this to you?
Yes, they created me this way.
Oh, that is terrible. All right, well, are you sturdy?
What?
Are you sturdy? Can you move fast?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, wow, look at that.
And he like jumps.
All right, come here. I shall use you as my new warhorse.
No.
And I go try and climb onto his back. Come here. I shall ride you into battle. Fervent creature shall serve me as I defeat mine enemies with my new party. Come.
I think this is an agility check.
I've never seen a donkey cry before, but I think I just saw...
Agility check, agility
Here.
check.
Okay. Oh, God, it was right on a 20, and then it rolled to a 2.
Yeah, you try to like mount this thing and it like bucks you off and it like hisses. And you see its like weird fleshy mandibles like quiver and it like darts up a tree like 6-7 feet and it's like, why would you do that?
Well, you seem like you can move really fast. I'm a prince. I like to use mounts. I don't like to walk on the ground with my feet.
I'm made of only arms.
Yeah, okay. And they look agile.
No.
I can't ride you.
No.
Do you want to follow me?
I was gonna take you to the castle, but...
Ooh, the castle! Yes, it's real?
You told us about the castle.
Well, yes, of course it's real. See? It's real.
Do not doubt my prince.
Yes.
I didn't doubt until he... But you're right.
Listen to
you're
Teeth.
right.
My new name is Teeth, my prince.
Oh, yes, take us to the castle. I would much, yes, do that now.
I'm not sure I want to take anybody who wants to ride me to the castle.
Take us.
Why don't you want to be ridden?
Because... Do you want to be ridden?
Yes.
Then let me ride you.
Okay.
Wait,
Don't
no, what's
trust-
happening? I don't like this.
Alright, fine. And it like
You're left
sneaks
alone.
over.
How big is
And
this?
it like climbs up your back in like 8 legs. And it's just like, it's on you like a backpack now.
Bagel, I don't think that. Is that comfortable? Do you like that?
I feel like I'm in the womb again.
Oh.
This is what I've been searching for.
Really?
Since my bones turned to paper and my flesh to dust.
Oh, God, I need new friends.
Yes.
All right, well.
Now onward to the castle.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go, I guess.
I'm
If you're
happy
just.
for you, Bagel.
You gladly ride my friend, but I can't mount you. All right. Doesn't make any sense to me.
You
I
can
get-
mount me, my prince.
No, Teeth, stop it, Teeth. I don't. You're getting gross. Your mouth smells. You smell like a foot.
It's my... Oh. What did you just say?
You smell like a foot.
Okay, you got
Yeah,
it.
you got the foot thing, I know.
It smells like a foot. It's like this. It shouldn't. It just shouldn't. It's like bad on bad.
Yes, it's bad. We don't like it. You smell.
I will walk over here then.
Poltroon. Poltroon. Poltroon.
Yes, my lord.
Yes. Take 2 cloves of garlic and put them inside Teeth's shirt. He smells like a foot.
Of
Garlic.
course, my lord. Do the garlic comes out of my stores or yours?
Yeah, obviously, I need it for cooking.
Oh, of course, my lord, of course.
Yes.
If you have an extra 2.
Well, I'm sure I could forage for some.
Give them what you. I slapped.
All right, I'm so sorry.
I
I'm
want
so
solutions!
sorry.
It's good to be the prince.
All right. Teeth,
Yes.
I have some garlic for you.
Okay.
Rub it on your festering fungal infection.
Which one?
All.
Oh, good, I
You're
love
gonna need
it.
a lot more garlic than that, sir.
You can borrow from him. I just gave him 2 cloves. Why am I talking like you? When I'm dealing with them without you, I'm pretending to be you.
I like that, yes. Do my voice when you're speaking to others.
Yes, now rub this garlic onto your festering fungal infections, and you loan him your garlic whenever he needs it. Oh my god, he's like fucking Kip from Futurama.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever Zap Brannigan's not around, he just turns into an asshole.
All right, onward to this castle.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, that's garlic stinks.
Come now. I get back on my donkey and I.
Yeah, and the no-name creature, he whispers in your ear the directions as you're going, and you can feel his like mandibles like slathering on your neck as you're going. And
So long.
and he's like, I sense that you have some tasty concoctions on your person.
I do.
Delightful. I like tasty concoctions.
Do you want some?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on.
Do
Hold on.
I?
I remove like 3 of the arms. Get into a thing. Put the arms back. Here. I put this on my eyes, but you can put it. You can drink it. It tastes good. It tastes like oil and metal.
And he takes a dose with one of his free hand, and he like slathers it over, and he like licks it with his like weird mandible mouth thing. And yeah,
I have another one, but it is very spicy.
Nice, and it lasts for 4 hours.
The 4 hours, I think.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and roll that.
2 hours.
2 hours. Yes. Oh, this is Ferner's filter. Yes, quite the concoction indeed. Oh, right. The castle's right there, by the way. I don't know if you can see it, but... and it's gotten a little bit darker since you guys got here. But as you look up, you can see now the silhouette cut against, like, the fading darkness. And it's like, you know, it's a fucking castle.
Yeah.
I see it.
It does exist.
This
See?
is a very nice castle.
Like
my
I
friends.
said, my cousin Tristan's castle.
Tristan is a very good name.
But
There's
not
no
this-
Tristan here.
Gosh,
Oh.
I wish your name was Tristan and not Riston, my prince.
He's so much cooler.
That's rude.
Well,
You're,
that's it.
you're a jerk. Rude. Alright, well, once we establish the castle, I'll have you put in the dungeon.
We'll see how your dental hygiene goes after that.
I have the perfect teeth. I come from good stock.
You're gonna die soon. What?
I
Who's that?
just got one abnormally
One?
big tooth.
Alright,
Your life tooth is very
yeah.
long.
We saddle on up to the castle.
Okay, yeah. And so the no-name demon, he guides you through the darkness, and you move through some trees and all this type of stuff, but he takes you to at the base. Imagine like this, like rocky, like butte that goes up, and the castle is like built into the butte, and down at the bottom, and like the rocky sort of craggy part down here at the bottom. There's like a wooden door cut into the stone, and through it, like with some bars or whatever, you can see torchlight, and he guides you right through the door.
Fantastic.
Is this where I'm staying, my prince?
Yes, this shall be our new home. And once we figure out if there's anyone squatting here, we'll kick them out, and we'll take over the castle, and I will be a king.
All right. We've hitched our wagon to some good fortune finally.
Yes.
Yes. Come in and lock the door behind you.
Yes.
Is that the demon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I locked it.
Yes. Good. Onward through this dimly lit hall.
May I ask your name?
I have no name.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
I was created by my master,
Who's dead?
who's dead now.
What was their name?
Their name was...
Because we can call them by their creator's name, but then append monster to the end of it. It will not get confusing.
Did you have a name before your master?
What? No. Before my master, I was just like an idea, you know?
Not really, no.
Yes. My master's name was... Kilnock.
Kilnock?
Yes, with a
So
Q.
you'll be Kilnock's monster.
Yes.
Kilnock for short.
I like that better.
All right, fine. You can call me Kilnock, I guess. I mean, after all, I am my master's only progeny. Yes, they
Because
died.
as we all know, there are no
Only
kids.
child.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes.
I mean, I was created grown,
Right.
as a grown person of my race.
Right.
Grown like in a
Race?
field,
No.
Test tube?
like already an adult.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes. Now onward through this dimly lit hall.
Where is this? Is it to the throne room this way?
Yes,
Do
the
you
throne
keep
room.
these torches lit?
Oh, of course we do. I mean, I do, yes.
We? Who's
Okay,
we?
hold on.
Is there some sort of
I'm sensing a
insight
trap.
check I can do?
No, I meant
Supposed
that
to
because
be-
now we all live here in this castle together.
The bonds of friendship are growing so quickly. And this is making my heart swell with joy.
That is true. I am also pleased.
We all hold.
All right.
Well
All
done.
8 plus 2.
Can we make some kind of like
Yeah,
presence
insight.
check?
Yeah, I
or-
would say presence for sure.
Okay,
Presence
All
is
of
kind
us
of like the
are-
catch-all of like charisma, wisdom.
sure.
One for the group
intelligence.
or one for everybody?
If you guys want to, yeah, do one each of you if you want. If you care about what this Kilnock is saying.
I believe Kilnock
I rolled a
is monster.
1.
Yeah.
On to the throne room!
16.
Yeah. What do you want to know? What's your? Are you like trying to do insight
Just-
equivalent?
Yeah, just harm or
It's hard because this creature is speaking directly into your mind.
right. There's no body language. There's no teeth involved.
There's no body language. There's no teeth, and like I don't know. Maybe also it's saying things exactly as you need to hear them in
Like
order.
specific to each person
Right.
too.
You know.
Hmm.
But granted, I will say, for simplicity's sake, like the things I'm saying are the things that it's saying.
Mhm.
But I'd say, with that presence check, maybe it's your nature as a deserter of leaving groups already. You're already distrustful as it is, and
Yeah.
I'll say that this thing literally just said, like, yes, we keep them lit, you know, and you're like, I don't buy this.
Yeah.
Like,
My prince, things are not adding up with this
You mean there's no throne?
Kilnock.
no, there's a throne.
Okay.
It's
Like,
I think you're misinterpreting what I'm saying. It's not
No,
so
you're
much
not.
the details.
what?
You're understanding him perfectly.
Someone's in my mind. It's that thing.
How do we
Kilnock.
get this guy to shut up a little bit so I can talk to my prince? Anybody?
I mean,
I would like all of us to speak to our prince.
My prince, I think he is kissing your ass.
Hmm.
And he means us harm.
I don't like an ass kisser.
Well, no, if you like to speak to my prince, he's just up ahead.
You said
who?
There's another royalty here? I thought you said
Two
your master was
princes?
dead.
He's long dead.
Oh, he's undead.
The dead
My
are not
master
supposed
was
to
a
talk.
woman. She's dead. But my prince, also dead. But
Ah.
his remains currently occupy your throne.
But we can speak with him.
and he
Speak
keeps
at
these
him.
torches lit.
Well, we keep these torches lit now.
My prince, use your head.
Yes.
Hmm.
Use your head.
Is there riches and royalty
This is a castle. What do you think?
waiting for me?
Yes.
What
Show
what do you want out of this?
People to live in the castle again. To hear the pitter-patter of feet running up and down the halls.
Oh, that's so cute. My prince, he lies.
I led you to the safety of this castle.
That is true. We wanted to be here. We got here.
But
We're
we
here.
knew.
I saw those men
Roughly.
chasing you. And now I've led you behind a locked door.
But you didn't help with the
How
men.
many of them did you kill?
I didn't kill any of them.
Ah,
How many
see.
men have you killed?
Oh. None, probably. Technically.
That's
I
some
don't
weird
like that
technicalities. I don't like those answers. That's not good.
Well, surely
Send the donkey ahead.
I don't really know what happens to them when I leave them.
Leave them for what? Oh, your prince?
No, my prince is dead.
Undead, I think we established. He's undead, so he's kind of still like.
Yeah, if we get to this throne room and the prince is just a skeleton that doesn't do anything, I will be surprised.
I will be in that boat as well. I'll also be a
Really,
little
it's
surprised.
a majority vote here. 3 against 1.
No, it's
So
when
you
I.
leave people somewhere.
And he's still on your back, right?
Oh yes, of course.
It's
Hugging
very
you tightly.
comfortable, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can see like my hand, one of my hands is like
It's,
going
like,
right up around
slowly
your throat
go-
a little bit.
Ah, that's great. Ah.
No, I'm just being like, when you leave people to die in the woods, they often do die. But did I kill them or did, you know?
Oh, I see. You're a philosophizer.
Well, that's all I have time to do here in the castle.
I've been in this before. You go crazy by yourself.
Yes.
But also, you are crazy. So.
All alone, I would go insane.
My
Yeah.
prince, what would you have us do?
Well, I really want to see that throne,
Of course, it's right this way.
Very well.
but
my
I think
prince, as you would.
you should go first.
Oh, good idea. Good idea.
Yes.
Onward, Vagel.
Let's go. All right. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. What?
Not on Vagel. You should walk alone.
Yes, brilliant idea. And you just like see the fingers like unhook from his throat, and like he slowly climbs down. And again, imagine like a torso-y type thing with 8 arms, right?
Yeah.
It's like not very big, but it's not super small either.
Yeah.
And he's like, of course, right this way. And he's like scuttles around like up onto the ceiling, and he's like crawling on the ceiling.
I'm so cold.
I put my arms around my friend
Thank
Vagel.
you, thank you, thank you.
Well done.
Poltroon, grab one of those torches off the sconce.
Shall we desert?
Of course, my master, I will do that.
I'm all
Great.
for deserting.
And hold it.
All right.
Good.
Perfect.
Perfect. All right, well, should we go see what this is about, or is this definitely we are walking into a trap?
We are definitely walking into a trap, Prince, but maybe we can win.
And your gesture is like, well, perhaps we could just walk out the door where we came in if it's a
I
trap.
like that idea as well.
Oh, but
Then
it's
we're
a
not in the
castle
castle.
with a throne.
The woods are dangerous and they will kill you.
This is also true. You know how much I like thrones.
That's right, master, I do.
Yeah, remember how I make you sit, do a wall sit, and then I'll sit on your lap, and I make you be my throne? Remember that fun game we play?
Yes.
I like it.
Would you like to play now, master?
Ooh, throne I am a king game?
Yes.
No, we don't have time.
Oh.
Let us go to the throne room.
Of course.
Maybe there's a real throne.
Yeah, and you follow Kilnock, up this hall, and remember that you're at the base of this, and he leads you through winding tunnels and up steep stone-hewn stairs and through sort of like natural cavernous things where you can hear the like dripping of water in the distance. And finally, he's waiting for you above. After you guys have climbed, and he's waiting for you guys by not a gate, but what was once a gate, in this kind of big open hall where you guys had come in. And now it's like, imagine like a big sweeping open double doors, but they long ago rotted away.
Was this a gate at some point?
Oh, yes. It was like a...
In need of repair.
Well, shall we continue in?
Yes.
Of course, great. Right this way.
Where's this undead prince of yours?
He's not undead, he's dead, I said.
I know what you said.
And he leads you guys into, imagine like a big sanctuary. Like imagine a church, and suddenly you've come through and it's this big hall, and from above, what you imagine would be like where chandeliers once hung, like rusting iron gibbets hang with like skeletons still like swinging, from them slightly, and at the end where like an altar would be, is instead like a small wooden chair with a skeleton sitting in it.
My prince, your throne, it awaits you.
Oh yes, it's right over there.
It's just a wooden chair.
I thought it'd be bigger.
I thought it'd be like stone. Poltroon makes a better throne than that.
I haven't ever seen another chair in my life.
Well, I guess okay. Well, then, yeah, you wouldn't know what a good throne looks like.
My prince, we can adorn it for you.
No, I don't like that wooden chair. That is silly. That's for a fool, not Ristin.
My lord, can I sit in it? I'm a fool.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Just like a man would... you have someone at court who would test my food before I eat it. Test my throne.
Oh, do I get to be a prince for as long as I sit in it?
Oh, okay, sure.
Really? Okay. Happy day! And he like slaps you on the face or something as he like walks by.
The princess
Well, he's really getting into character. Don't know how I feel about that.
And you see him like walk right up to this like skeleton, and he's like, "My lord, I think he's really dead."
All right, well, remove him.
I am... What's his name?
Poltroon.
I am Prince Protrune, and you are in my throne. And you see him just like throw this skeleton onto the ground, and it scatters into 205 pieces, or however many bones there are.
Riston's going, I should probably rethink how I've been treating him.
And you just see him, he like flips up like an imaginary cloak, you know, and he's like settles down with like perfect posture onto this wooden thing, and he sits at the end of it. And Kilnock is like, yes, we have a new prince in the castle, I see.
Arepo is clocking every tooth that fell out of that skeleton as he scatters across the floor, and he's waiting for the moment to kind of lose tension so he can collect.
100%, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to Poltroon and I'm like, all right, well, how's it feel? Is it booby trapped?
Yes, it is. I can't get up or we'll explode.
Really?
Yes.
I guess we'll have to move.
I guess I'll have to be prince here now.
Wait, no, I don't like that.
Yes.
What's gotten into you?
You! Put the garlic on tooth!
How dare you speak to me?
And you smack him and he like falls out of the chair and he's like, oh, my lord! I was just jesting. A jape!
I don't like being japed. Don't ever jape me.
Okay, I'm sorry. Your throne is fine. It's not booby-trapped.
All right. I kind of slightly touch my butt to it a little bit. Kind of nuzzle in a little.
How does it feel?
Feels fine.
You look regal, my lord.
You think so?
Yes.
And Riston has one of those haircuts where it's like cut this and then it's around.
Oh, yeah.
The page.
Do I look...
Cream.
Tell me, my court, do I look good?
And Kilnock is like, it does feel good to have our second prince.
Second prince? What happened to the first one?
Plotroon, he's not the prince anymore.
Well, this would be the third if you counted the first skeleton man as the first prince.
Well, I was going to say our second prince is in as many minutes.
Later tonight, I'm hoping to be the fourth, but
We got you on a technicality.
and when you lie, you must give us a wish. I've heard this story before.
Yes.
Spider arms.
I can't grant wishes.
Damn, I thought I had that right.
All right, well,
I think it might be a chicken.
Well, Prince, what's your first order of business?
Yeah.
probably get these hanging skeletons in their little cages out of here. It's kind of bringing down the whole courtly vibe I would like to go for.
And Plotroon is like, yes, get them down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yes. And I find chains against the wall.
Yes,
Trying
Prince
to unravel
Plotroon. I
them.
mean, Riston.
And Plotroon is like, you clean up this mess here. And
Yes,
he points to the...
yes.
Don't get too carried away, Poltroon. You're not a prince.
Of course not.
You're just my court jester. You silly, stupid little fool, you
For a
idiot.
short
You
time,
dumb little idiot boy.
Perhaps you can usurp the throne.
Yes, perhaps.
Machinations left unplayed.
This place is echoey.
My friend Poltroon, you are a much more regal prince than my friend Riston.
I stand up. What the fuck is happening?
Don't you dare talk to me like that.
Wait, to me or to him?
You.
Oh, no!
I would never usurp my prince. I'm so sorry that he's speaking out of turn.
Yes, I'm sensing some kind of mutiny. I don't like it. We'll clean up my castle. Let's get it
And I
together.
look to Poltroon.
I'm going to go get a duster.
Yes, go clean. I shall sit on my throne and think of regal things to say.
And Kilnock is like, yes, it feels good to have life in the castle again.
He just started an infight, and that's how it ends. Like, I accompany Poltroon
Oh,
to get the duster.
okay. Well, you're taking skeletons down. The skeleton of the ex-prince just lays scattered across the floor.
Gathering all the bones and the skeletons and just
Are you getting them all?
trying. I'm trying to make piles of everything.
Do you get the prince that was?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just bones.
Yeah, but as you touch his head, he's like, "Oh God! Oh jeez, please!" And only you hear it clearly because nobody else can. Please don't let go again. Please, I'm begging you, don't do it.
Who is this?
This is
Is
This
this
skull.
Kildramar's monster?
killed.
Are you speaking to me again?
Kilnut?
Kilnock? Is this Kilnock's monster?
No, what? Who's? No,
Who is this?
this is Gritter.
Gritter. I
Yes.
don't know a Gritter.
I was commander of this keep once upon.
Oh, there's a new prince now. Prince, shoot. Tristan. Prince Tristan.
God damn it.
Too many princes in the...
Listen, they betrayed me. Don't let them do the same to you. There's monsters in the keep.
Are you talking about the monster? They've been very nice to us so far. It's like a spider if the spider wasn't made of spider stuff, but instead was made of, like, arms.
No, I've never heard of that one before.
Oh, we haven't seen any other monsters other than that very nice monster.
I wouldn't trust it.
Why?
Because there's monsters in the keep. They killed me. They left me there. I'm cursed, you see.
Alright. Cursed. Left here. I mean, you just seem dead. You seem very dead. Which happens to, well, everyone.
Yes, but I'm alive still in the skeleton, and I've just been sitting here. I can only talk when people are touching me, so don't let go.
Alright, well, I'm going to stow you in a bag, but hopefully, there's lots of holes here, so maybe you're touching me ever so often. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, well, if you have something to say, I'll listen, but I need to collect the rest of these skeletons.
Can you point me where I can see, though?
Oh, sure. No, I get that. Hold on. Find some, like, wrapping and just, like, wrap it on my chest.
Oh,
Right here is, like, a decoration.
guess it's eternity and darkness, then. I was hoping that perhaps you just had something covering my eyes.
Oh. No, I think your eyes are open. Well, I mean, there's holes in a skull.
This is worse
Which
than
is
death.
what eyes are, I guess.
Do not let the monsters give you the same fate. They cursed me, and now I'm trapped in this skull, and I'll never open my eyes again.
All right. Jeez. Let me do my chores. Hold on.
And you guys see him, like, just talking, I guess, and, like, Kilnock is like, who are you speaking with?
Yes. Yes. Vagel, who are you speaking with over there? You seem to be having some wild conversation.
I'm speaking with the dead. The dead.
The dead?
Yes. The first prince that was here, whoever the first prince guy was.
Ah, yes, the dead prince.
Right.
What did he say?
Evil monsters, don't trust them.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't trust him.
Yeah.
The monsters.
Yeah. But I described an emotion to and they didn't say
Kilnock's monster.
Kilnock's monster. I described Kilnock's monster, not one of the monsters he was talking about.
You didn't use the name Kilnock, did you?
Wait, I just did. You heard me use it.
When you were talking.
To the prince?
Yes.
Why does that matter?
Just curious.
Okay.
Look, I should have told you that whoever sits on the throne
Yes?
becomes cursed.
Oh, well, that's terrible. You lied.
Well, no.
Well,
Well,
No. Because it's just that when you die...
I'm stuck here? Like that guy?
Yes.
How do I break that curse? I don't want to be stuck here forever.
also, hold on. What happens if you what happens when you die? Hold on. Hold on. Do you know what happens when you die?
Well, I know most skills don't talk to you.
Right. You stay here. That seems like a good thing compared to the opposite, oblivion.
An occasional conversation.
Yeah, I guess perhaps it's not a curse. Perhaps it's blessed.
Is it just
then.
anyone that sits on the chair?
Yeah, you just have to grace it for like 1
We all
second.
fight for sitting on the
Hold
chair.
on. I need to. If I could just sit for a moment.
Yes, all right. I guess
All right.
we'll just be stuck here forever.
And Kilnock is like, our third prince in as many minutes.
You also want to turn teeth?
Oh yes, hold on. Get up.
Yes, I'll take a turn. Give me all your teeth.
That's what you would do if you were in charge?
Just the one.
You'd stick with the teeth thing, huh?
That's all I know.
Oh, yes, fair. Well, I should get this guy a hobby.
And then
I get out my
Plotroon.
drill and I start.
And then Plotroon comes up.
Put the donkey on there.
Ooh, yes, the donkey!
Prince Donkey!
Prince
Prince
Donkey.
Donkey!
Yes, and I sit the donkey on. I walk him up and I
We
sit him
fucked
on
up
there.
your game, didn't we?
No.
Yes! Ah, the donkey, I shall ride his skeleton!
Yes, yes.
Into
With
eternity.
my skeleton! Yes! Pultroon, did you hear that? You'll be my court jester forever!
And he comes out and he's like, I'm sorry, Lord, what was that? And you see him carrying like this like lifelike doll. And he's like, I was talking to this.
What is that?
Hold on.
I've never seen anything like it. It's like a human being. But like a toy.
What was he saying anything to you?
Yes, he's speaking to me right now.
What's he saying?
He's saying don't sit on the throne.
Oh.
We all just sat on it.
Oh, God.
Even the donkey.
Yeah, the donkey sat on it too.
The doll is now saying that we're all fucked.
Really?
Now hold on. Does the doll have insight into the afterlife and worlds beyond?
Do you want to talk to it?
Has
Oh,
the
you
doll
just-
sat in the throne itself? It doesn't really know, does it?
Have you ever talked to the doll before? I mean, sat on the throne before?
Well, I've talked to the doll.
That's kind of all I do.
What's the doll saying now?
The doll is saying, yes, it sat on the throne. That's why it's like this now.
Wait, what? I didn't hear
Ow.
it. Say that louder.
This seems preferable to dust. Tell them that. Tell them their situation seems preferable
Like it's
to dust.
it's
Or is
stay
it-
here and talk or nothing.
Or is it not good? Is it actually bad to be stuck here? They don't like it?
Yes, they say it's like an eternity of torture.
Oh, that is bad.
That's what life has felt like.
Imagine oblivion, they say, but worse because you're awake the whole time.
Ooh, I don't know if I actually like that.
It's getting better by the minute.
They said, did anybody not sit on the throne?
No.
I mean the arm guy.
The monster hasn't sat on the throne.
And Kilnock is like, yes, of course. I would never sit on a cursed throne.
Well, Kilnock,
Oh,
you
hold
lied
on.
to us.
But you would tell other people to sit on it.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Just hold on. Kilnock, I don't. Hold on.
The doll is saying don't trust the armed thing.
And I want to try and cast a power and try and put this thing to sleep.
Ooh, do it.
The Kilnock thing.
The Kilnock.
So you need to
Yeah.
roll what? Like a presence or whatever for your spell.
Yeah. Think if I. Yeah. That's not good. It's 9, which would be 12. So I can't use my power. It
And
just
you
hurts
lose
me.
2 HP.
And I lose 2 HP.
Do D2 HP actually. So if you want to roll like a, yeah, and you're dizzy.
Arepo quickly clocks everybody in the room and realizes what's going on, or at least on some level, and goes up closer to this armed.
Well, it
Hold on.
scooters away.
And I say, "My prince,
I'm here to serve you.
I'm not a prince. You're a prince.
Are you my servant?
Of course not.
Then be gone.
How could my meal ever make me a servant?
I'm sorry, what?
How could my meal ever make me a servant?
He's not your meal.
I'm gonna shoot it with my bow.
Roll presence.
and really what I was trying to do is close distance so I could use my teeth on him."
Well, he
Motherfucker.
scrambled back though.
Yeah.
It's a 7.
This is scrambling.
That's a miss. And we're gonna roll initiative.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Initiative.
So
I
initiative.
made myself-
Roll a
You made
d6
shite.
plus agility.
You said shite.
Yeah. So I think I roll that first, honestly.
So, okay, a d6.
Initiative.
So here's what we do.
It's
I'll
just
roll a d6.
Individual.
We'll determine who
everybody
goes
or
first.
just one from each party.
So players go first. Now you guys roll individual
Okay.
initiative, and it's your agility plus a d6.
Goose egg.
What's a goose egg?
0.
I got a 5.
I got a 3.
Okay. Okay. Excellent.
How's that mechanical pencil working for you?
Good.
You're working it okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just checking.
It's my mechanical pencil.
Right, but he was having trouble with the other one you gave him, so I was just making sure.
I didn't give him another one.
The first one?
No.
I feel like this is a Prince thing all over again.
No, this is Dash.
He had one, but then he had another one.
Yeah.
It worked.
Well, I brought 2 mechanical pencils, and I gave him 1.
You sure you didn't bring 3?
Yes. Yes. Pretty sure.
Inside.
Roll for it.
3.
I'm telling the truth.
Shit. Well.
Yeah.
Gotta believe him.
Yeah.
Silence, worm.
Yes, my French.
Okay,
I rolled
so
a 5.
Riston is first.
At
And you
what?
can roll for Plotroon as well, or whatever.
Sure. Well, I mean, I don't know what he's gonna do.
Oh, the donkey.
Okay. He got a 2. I'm gonna pull my sword out.
All right.
Like a regal prince, I must handle this like a real knight. And I'm gonna try and attack him with my sword.
Sure. Go ahead. You can run it. You can close the room. He's up on the wall, kind of, and you can attack him.
Ah!
Like this, hitting the spider with a sandal.
Yeah. Is it the same kind of attack? Just D20 and then add what? My strength?
Yeah, I guess it would be, right?
I don't know if that's right. He's got to beat something.
No, he doesn't.
Do you?
Okay.
I mean, 12.
Yeah, he's just got to beat a 12.
So with a D20 plus his strength.
Melee is
Melee is strength, yeah.
Okay.
You guys do all the rolls for combat. You even roll your own defense. I don't
Okay.
roll anything for combat.
And the miseries? Maximum damage?
So...
Those are your omens.
Yeah, I'm not sure what those are.
Oh, yeah. So
What
for
is game?
all of it, it's all a
explore this.
it's all a difficulty rating 12 for melee, ranged, and defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. That is a total of 21.
Oh. Yep, roll damage.
And just a d6. That's a 5.
Wow.
That's what that one is.
Well done.
That's what I was looking for.
Okay, it's now Arepo's turn. Teeth,
Morale.
Teeth.
your turn.
Oh, what do I want to do? What did you accomplish?
He slashed him with a sword.
Okay.
Slash him with the sword. I went, Here!
I want to try to use my sling to knock this thing off the wall. Maybe making it easier to strike or converse with.
Sure.
So I use my sling.
Presence.
It's not looking good. Oh wait. It's looking better than I thought. 18.
Okay, roll up your damage.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah,
Good
right?
lord.
Yeah. Okay, 7 total.
Wow.
Dang.
A 3 and a 4 makes 7.
Well done.
Did I dislodge it?
We've hit him for 12 damage total.
Yeah,
I
it fell on the
kill it?
ground.
Did I
It fell
kill
on the
it?
ground.
Did it kill?
It's not dead. It's now Vagel's turn.
Alright.
I go for the throne.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to have it.
Okay.
Does it come up?
Yeah, it's just a wooden chair.
Cool.
It's not even big. It's really light. It feels like it's made out of like driftwood or
I
something.
want to run after the monster.
Oh, you're going like Waffle House on it. Like,
No.
Okay,
I
I'll
wanna
say.
find where its butt-ish is.
And you're gonna...
make
it
it
sit
be
on
the. Yes! Yes! Can I aid?
Now you're cursed!
Yeah.
Okay, you're like halfway across the room. It's Killnotch's turn, and he is freaking out. He scrambled down, and he's gonna try to get back up. he sees that he's got you nearby,
Yeah, that's what it was.
and he is going to take an attack at you. So roll defense.
Who?
Me.
At-
So,
So you need to roll agility,
Okay.
and I think your armor does
Medium
something.
armor
but-
minus D4.
Yeah, so that'll be for damage, I think, right? Or
Yeah.
no?
Armor tiers 2 medium.
Does it give you plus D4
plus 2
for?
DR agility test plus 4 D.
So this is the weird thing. I don't know if it does anything for this first roll.
I think it's negative D4 damage.
It is.
So if it hits me, then I can roll my D4 to
Right,
reduce
and
the
deduct
damage.
that.
Yeah.
But it says that you get plus 2 on agility tests, including defense.
So that would be
So
the,
then-
the
Oh, maybe your
DR,
maximum?
Yeah.
The DC, right? DR is DC,
Yeah.
Correct.
right? So when you're wearing armor, medium armor, you're gonna have plus 2 to your DC for agility.
Oh,
checks.
okay.
Because you're weighed down.
Well, is
Or
it
plus
saying-
4
Is it saying that you get plus 2, or is it saying you only get plus 2? You know what I mean? Oh, because you're weighed down. Because it's making it harder.
It's making it harder, so the DC's
Oh,
going
so
up.
I have to get I have to beat 14.
Yeah. There we go. Thank
Here's
you
like
for
my
that.
agility.
Pete. Thank you for that.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like agility.
But you'll reduce a lot of damage, hopefully.
Okay. That is a 5.
Oh, okay. I guess you can roll damage, and we'll say it's just getting you with its finger claws. So roll a 1d4,
It's finger claws.
It's 4.
and then minus d6 for, or
Minus
v4.
3, so I only take 1 damage.
Which is good, because
Oh.
then you only have like 2
I only have 3.
hit points. Yeah.
Oh, I put that in the wrong one. Okay. Sorry.
So, boom, 1
I'm
damage.
now down to...
Like, this is complicated to figure out, but when you get it...
And by the
this
way,
is a lot of fun.
When you guys are reduced to 0, it doesn't mean you're dead either.
Right.
So
You have to go negative to be dead, right?
So okay. Wow.
I like
So the armor was cool. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Sweet.
And now it's your turn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with my sword again. Sure. Right? Yeah?
Go for it.
Is this what we want? Okay. Ooh, that is a 14.
That's a hit.
And damage is just 1 damage. It's not
That's
great.
something.
It's something though.
Yeah.
You stabbed into him.
Good job, my friend.
Okay, it's
Mine is
Arepo's
worse.
turn.
Who's?
Yours.
Alright. Well, can you set the visual scene? Because I
You were
knocked
back.
him off the wall.
Yeah, you knocked him off the wall, and then you see, like, in fear, he was trying to, like, run past and, like, lunge at him, but his, like, imagine his talons got, like, stuck
Yeah.
in his armor or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And then he's just like, oh, okay. Wham! Hits him, and now this thing's, like, quivering on the ground, and it's trying to escape away, but it's still kind of stuck between, like, the wall
It is stuck.
and Riston. Like, yeah, I mean,
So, I mean,
yeah.
like...
Cornered.
ish. Yeah. Am I able to approach it and be close to it?
Yeah?
Okay. I want to get up on it, and I want to take out my dentist drill and try to drill into it.
Oh, yeah.
There isn't... I mean, I don't know what the damage is. Like, I could use my knife or my sling damage if you want.
We'll say it's 1d4.
1d4. But I just... Yeah. I'm drilling for some teeth. In this thing that appears to not have any teeth. 3 damage.
Did you roll to attack first?
I didn't roll. What do I need to...
Melee is strength.
Okay. In that case... 14
You drill him.
for 3.
I'll take
Unless
it.
you want me to
No,
reroll
I'll
that.
take it.
I am...
This thing is like whimpering on the ground now, and you
I'm
can
conducting
see like
dental science right now.
blood is just like squirting out of the drill, and now it's your turn.
How does this thing not have teeth? I don't believe it.
I'm gonna find him.
Yeah.
Was I able to get its butt?
Sure, you can close the distance, but I'm gonna need
Like, so I'm closing the distance on that. I've got the chair. I'm
Yeah.
running at it.
strength test.
Absolutely. Strength. Perfect. Come on. -2.
You.
Hold on. Let me get in there. Stop drilling for teeth. It doesn't have a mouth.
It's spinning on my drill instead of my drill.
I'd say specifically because you're aiming for its butt, this is a failure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you miss.
Yeah, because we really don't know where the butt is, to be honest.
It's tough to find. I mean, it could be a whole check just to find that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And now it's Kilnock's turn.
I think it's gonna kill me, guys.
No.
Well, I mean,
I wasn't a really good prince. I was kind of a shitty person.
yeah, as far as where Reppa's concerned, any prince is a good prince.
Wow.
Everybody needs to make a presence test.
You sure?
That's an 11.
11. Same.
Presence. Non-natural 20.
Okay. You both are paralyzed in fear for D4 rounds. Roll your D4s.
Oh, jeez. What's a 1?
One.
Wow,
One.
good job.
Nice.
Woo!
And this thing skitters away from you guys.
Wait, I'm drilling it. I'm actively drilling it.
I have Sentinel.
And I have Tunnel Fighter.
I've got
so-
Polearm Master.
Yeah.
I think this helps.
So fuck you, Rett.
If you want to keep, I'll tell you this. If you want to keep drilling, no, that doesn't even work if I give you a minus to that. Fine, you're fucking still drilling. Fine, it can't move, you fucker.
Yeah,
Okay,
you succeeded. Come on.
Yeah.
We're dazed.
it's your turn,
They're just useless in this
but
moment.
you're dazed, I guess. Paralyzed with fear.
Can I say anything?
Sure,
Poltroon! Get him!
but it sounds like this.
I think he'll know.
And Plotrin is like, understood, my lord. Wait. Roll for Plotrin.
I've heard that a million times, my lord.
Roll presence for Plotrin, like his check.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 2.
He's like, my lord.
He's just around me, just like trying to help. Like, what do I do?
Like this?
Arepo, your turn.
You're looking at him.
Yeah. I meant Arepo, your turn. I haven't arranged that everybody's name is in the wrong place for where
Yeah.
you're sitting.
Have I found any
It's
teeth?
the wrong way to do it.
It
Yeah,
is. What?
Have I found any teeth?
Its teeth are like slavering and all, and like you're like, I imagine you're drilling into its like face where its like teeth are like down here.
Because you said there were like
Mandibles
and
and- yeah.
whatnot. I don't know what the dental situation is.
I imagine that you went for like just like you stood over this spider thing and started drilling into the top of it. Its teeth are like down here.
Okay.
So like no, you didn't find any teeth, but you found a lot of bones, which are like teeth.
Those are like teeth.
But a little more private.
Yeah, private teeth.
All right.
My private teeth.
These are for nobody but me.
Those are my private teeth.
Want to come back to my castle and look at my private teeth?
Yeah.
Stop! Don't touch me there. Those are my private den chairs.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
I guess I'm gonna keep drilling
All right.
until I get to them.
Roll a
until I get to
strength.
them teeth.
I do like the idea that your drill has like a gigantic long bit on it.
It's almost like when you are drilling into the earth and you've reached the length of that drill and you have to put another section
Yeah,
onto
there
it.
you
So I'm like,
go.
It's like a crossbow
Yeah.
apparatus almost. Like it's drilling and then...
8 for strength.
Miss.
If that's what you're talking about.
Miss.
Okay, well, I guess I'm drilling at the same depth. Lame.
Kilnock's turn. He's going to attack you.
Fuck him. Go ahead.
Roll a defense.
How do I do that?
Agility
D20
test of
plus
12. Yeah.
agility. Oh, and because of my class or whatever, I have to get at least a 14
that's
or
right.
above.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a +0. And I got an 11.
So he hits you.
So he hits me.
For 2.
So he did a hit on you.
He did a hit. Oof. What did it look like?
As you were drilling, its claws came up and just like slashed you across the face. And I'm going to say that attack knocks the drill out, and he is able to skitter onto the ceiling, and he's making his escape now.
Not my dental drill.
It's your turn, Riston. He's escaping.
I am going to shoot with my bow.
Do it.
Okay. And it's an agility?
Yes. No, presence with bow, sorry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, aiming is presence.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
You can do it.
That's a 6.
Miss.
I thought you could do it.
That's fine.
Arepo?
Me again?
Yes.
Shouldn't it be his turn?
He was dazed.
Oh, right.
I skipped him because I'm a fool, but he was dazed.
In that case,
I would have just yelled and cried.
as it's getting away, I use my sling. And what's my stat for that?
Presence.
Is that a 3 or an 8? That's a 3, right?
I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think you have a...
Yeah,
I have a
3.
+2,
Hey, it's not going to matter.
so it's not gonna
Yeah.
matter.
Vagel?
It's running away. It's running on the ceiling?
Yeah.
Yeah, and a fist-sized rock just shoots just to the right of it.
Is it like... Are there holes in the ceiling? Or is it like... I'm trying to see its exit plan.
It's hard to see if there's holes on the ceiling.
Yeah. It's too dark. It's not really rendered up there.
It's still loading.
Skull.
Oh.
Did what kill... Did you die by a multi-armed beast of a thing?
No, I died by a powerful dark wizard.
Oh, that changes things.
That's the one. Well, they're monsters running away. Is there a secret way to a secret chamber somewhere in this castle that I can pull a lever and get there to from the throne room where we are?
Roll a presence check.
6.
No.
No? Shit. All right. I'm going to start running after it.
All right. And Kilnock. You know what? I'll roll for this. Let's do this.
Yeah!
Because he is so close to being dead. And... Okay. And then... And so I'll say that Kilnock collapses from exhaustion. And you can see like a disgusting sort of like snot string suspends him from the ground as he collapses in exhaustion. You guys had him within 1 HP.
Okay.
And now he's unconscious on the ground.
I'm gonna find those teeth.
Yeah.
He's cursed.
Fantastic.
You did it.
Yes.
And as it comes to, I say, my prince, just to rub it in a little bit.
He might not wake up for a while. It's hard to say.
Wait, because I want to rub it in his face.
Things. Hold on, I cleared all the skeletons.
Oh, is it called a gibbet?
Yeah, it's a cage.
Right?
It's
A
like
gibbet.
hanging cage.
Yes.
Let's put him in a gibbet.
And then I'll bow before him to mock him.
And it's just arms all out of like the slots.
Perfect.
Can't quite fit closely.
Yes, this is good, but we are still cursed, aren't we?
Let's get a real throne for a real prince.
That's true. I'll keep this one.
Even if it's like a terrible place to be forever.
There's probably other monsters here that are going to kill us.
Let's make the best of it, right?
Yeah, let's make the best of this castle.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I mean, like, if we got an accent wall over there.
If it's dangerous for us, it's dangerous for our enemies. And the more we learn of the dangers,
Yeah.
the more enemies we have.
And let's put some teeth over there on
Yeah.
that wall.
We'll make you a teeth room.
Yes,
Teeth room.
teeth room.
Teeth room. Teeth room.
Teeth room. Teeth room.
And just then you hear
I
the
ejaculate.
echoing
Whoa.
echoing
We
through the
hear it
halls.
Echoing through the halls. Jesus, I didn't realize I could do that.
There's a reason they call me a repo. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, whatever.
Echoing through the halls of your keep now is the thundering clang of a fist on a solid oak door far below. And that's where we'll end it. It seems like maybe the commander's men found you guys at the keep.
We have guests.
You dealt with this demon. Not bad for a first run through. The quirks exposed themselves a little bit. Now that I know how to look at the cheat sheet and things like that, that was useful.
Yo, I love this game.
It's super fun.
I did not
Yeah.
go nearly as dark as I meant to go, but we got there. To a good pausing point. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think? Briefly talk about the game a little bit.
I want to play this again, and I know Milo would just make a wreck of this and have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It definitely felt very. It gave me the feel I was hoping it would give me, which
Yeah.
was very like dark,
Dark,
dreary,
yeah.
medieval. And I had a good image of our characters in my head the whole time.
Yeah, your characters were all very clearly defined, very strong. I really liked that.
Even though we just threw them together.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah, it
found
was
them.
it was simple, and the combat system is super simple because
Yeah.
it's the difficulty rating check is the same throughout,
Yeah.
so you
Yeah.
never have to like refigure that out every single time for
Yeah,
every enemy.
it's like only the characters have the differences.
ads and the bonuses.
Like the difficulty is the same no matter the enemy.
Yeah,
but
it
it's
definitely
not.
seems like the book is a little difficult to navigate if you're
The
trying to
book
find
is
stuff.
very hard to navigate.
If you're trying to find stuff on the fly. But
It's not really laid out logically, and so I kept going back to the like table of contents, and it's like, okay, abilities on page 26, but then like, you know, I wanted to read about whatever, and that was on page 39, and then I wanted to read about whatever, and that was back to page 31.
Yeah.
20.
It's
like
weird because you've like some things are a little more intuitive. Like,
yeah,
Like they have certain things right up front that are easy to find.
Yeah.
Like the quick reference kind of stuff.
the quick reference
But-
stuff was good. Yeah,
But the meat that you need when you are actually playing the game is kind of scattered all over. It seems like.
it is a little bit, but I think now that we're a little bit more familiar with it, it would go a little bit quicker.
oh, for sure.
And
Well,
I probably
Any games
shouldn't.
like
We probably shouldn't have rolled on the like adventure hook because it was kind of a weak one in my opinion. It kind of
I do wonder how the
it
more,
slowed me
like,
down a
the
little bit.
modules would work out. The like or the
right. And I had thought about going through the one that's in the game,
yeah.
but it's a lot of the actual plays that I listened to did it, and it seemed like it would take a really long time.
sure.
Yeah.
For a setup or execute like.
Both, like
Okay.
going through character creation and then doing the like the practice adventure in here seemed like it would be like a 3 or 4 hour thing.
Yeah, with the dungeon creator they have, and looking at those ones, it does look like it's a dungeon crawler.
Yeah.
You can really,
And
if
that's-
you want to go
right. And that's why I was thinking like let's get to the castle like right away and go and do that. And but I didn't want to like risk like I wanted you guys to also be like able to play what you guys wanted to do, and if you guys wanted to walk through the woods or do all that or do whatever or go and battle these guys or whatever, then you guys could do that. But
What did you think running it? Like how do you feel about it?
good. I wish that I had a little bit stronger grasp on the game before. And like I told you guys, I said like, I hadn't really gotten a chance to go through the book quite as closely as I wanted. I had like read it before and I remembered it was kind of like all over the place, but it's a lot more all over the place than you think when you're trying to play it.
Yeah.
Which kept throwing me a lot. But otherwise, like the rules are simple. I think like this is a really good practice session.
You just have to know your class, or
Right.
Your whatever,
Right.
if
Like,
you know
honestly-
that, everything else is pretty streamlined. It seems
like this is less complicated than like Troika was.
right?
Like Troika
Oh,
was a
yeah.
little bit more complicated because you get like weirder inventory rules with Troika, and you
yeah.
get like stuff like that. but otherwise, it's like I love the like simple like skill testing thing. I really like that there's not like skills. You know, it's that you're not doing like skill checks or whatever. It's just like, oh, you want to do this thing,
just roll presence or roll agility.
basically.
Yeah,
right? You know, and
that's something I did enjoy about this. Although you could do it with like 5e, you know, just the same, where you just completely disregard the actual stat and only go off.
yeah,
the modifier.
Yeah, because I mean, how
That's
often
what we
are
do
you
anyway.
really
Yeah,
going
that's what I
back
was
to
saying.
it?
yeah. And not only that, one of the things I like about the OSR style games, anyways, too, is that like it's just assumed that like a lot of basic things like you can succeed on doing. Like there's not skill checks for doing like, you know, climbing a tree. It's just like, yeah, take your time and climb the tree right. You know, like.
Yeah.
Whereas in Dungeons and Dragons, we're like climb a tree, and it's
Roll
like you
a
could be the
agility,
world's
right?
greatest rogue, and
Yeah.
like you could still fail, like
Yeah.
conceivably, you know, which adds to the drama and all that type of stuff. It's fun to roll dice, which is why there was a lot of things I was like, yeah, let's just like get the dice rolling and see what happens.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Overall, super fun.
and I was excited to just have like a bad guy like lead you guys to the place and like have that.
I'm glad
whole
we had
thing.
that opportunity. Like it,
I-
you presented it, and we all kind of just.
Yeah, you guys
Let it
latched
happen.
onto it, so I was like, okay, let's do it. We'll go right to the castle then.
Yeah.
Like, no big deal. But yeah, I'm excited. It would be cool to play this again, especially with Milo.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like it.
And then yeah,
Cool.
cool.
All right.
That's the game. Mork Borg. Oh yeah, don't forget this guy.
Satan?
Yeah, Baphomet.
Something like that.
Yeah, up and down. Same.
Yeah, but it's like
Oh,
it's two different hands. Like this one.
What?
The other one.
this is one of the other things I wanted to read, but I couldn't find it in the book. The blurb for the book is it says Mork Borg, a doom metal album of a game, a spiked flail to the face, rules light, heavy everything else.
That's cool. I actually really like that.
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
felt that one.
I was looking for it in the
Also,
book, but I was
yeah.
like, well, I found the like the bit at the beginning.
You could definitely tell by just even like the text, like even just like this, the very classic like
Yeah.
metal album text.
Yeah.
You know,
Or it's kind of hard to read.
it's
Yeah,
yeah,
it is.
it's hard to
If
read.
you know what it says, you know what it says.
There's a lot of stuff in this book too that's like I thought it was really funny like reading about the like nobles thing, and I was like, oh wait, there's stuff here that we missed, you know? It's
Yeah.
like this book has you like doing things with it that you don't do with other game books.
Yeah, it's cool.
And like, you know, I don't know if you guys saw this, but like the weapons, for example, all of the weapons are here inside this
On that
person's
person.
body.
Yeah.
And so you roll your dice like looking in there.
Anatomical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
And I like, this is like a small detail, but I like the fact that it is a palm-sized book.
yeah.
It's not your typical.
It's a
Textbook.
quick one,
Yeah.
Well, anyway, guys, this has been Mork Borg. This has been also In at the End. Check us out. We do a regular Dungeons & Dragons podcast available at inattheend.com or dndpodcast.org. Available every Monday wherever you get your podcasts. Our stream is the first Thursday of every month. We'll be back here at twitch.tv/inattheend. Playing another game. Maybe Mork Borg. Maybe not. Grab your sword. Keep on adventuring.
Woo, woo, woo.